it wasn't a disaster in Las Vegas this past weekend when the Bulldogs lost the series at UNLV 2-1, but it was a very disappointing weekend. And that is the word for the season so far at 10-13. Disappointing with the expectations that have been set for this team and for this program as a whole. And before I do anything else, I want to get this out of the way right now. The umpires in this series were horrendous. 6 out of 7 replays went for the Rebels. I don't know how that's possible. Even when replay clearly showed that the call should go the Dogs' way. In Game 2, for example, Sky Collins on a ground ball made it the first. Now, I understand it was a bang-bang play, but replay showed he was clearly safe, and that would have gone a run-in. I don't understand how it's possible for, outside of just horrible umpiring, for the Rebels to get 6 out of 7 replay calls. And I hope the Bulldogs went to the Mountain West and said, hey, what was going on here? It wasn't just replays, there was also strike zone differences too. Now maybe the Mountain West goes, tough beans, you're going to the pack, you just have to suck in and eat it, but if the professional league, at the very least, these umpires should get reprimanded. Now, the umpires are not the reason for the series loss. The reason for the series loss was the unacceptable lack of hitting with men in scoring position. And that's been the theme for the majority of the losses this year. In Game 2, they had bases loaded twice, didn't get a run in. That is unacceptable. They left 11 men on. You get a couple more hits, you win this series. All right? Now let me put it this way. That is why they lost the series. Not because of umpiring, not because of, anything else. They get a couple more hits, bases loaded, they win this series, regardless of getting no hit in Game 1. Jack Anchor had another very disappointing start this week. That's 3 weekends in a row where he has really hurt this team and put him in a hole. He has to get better. I wouldn't oppose Ovi making a change in the pitching rotation and putting Aiden Cremarosa in as the Friday starter. He's got to make a few changes. All right? He's got to send a message to this team. This start is unacceptable. That they are not pitching well enough and they're not hitting well enough. All right? It was, no player should be safe. All right? I want to see some more changes in this lineup. I want to see really punish guys and say, hey, what's going on here? Come on, guys. Just, you saw a bit of that on Game 3. You saw changes in the lineup. You saw changes in a couple guys go in, like Owen Fowles coming for Lee Trevino. But outside of that, Murph Gray, dude, you're a preseason All-American. Stop playing like it. We need you. Bobby Blanford, Eddie Saldivar, when you got a man on third with nobody out, you can't hit a pop-up. You got to get that run in. It's just been the series was near unacceptable. All right, they could have easily got the series and gotten swept. Is what I mean. There's still a lot of time to fix things. They have the Mountain West tournament left, but let's be clear: if they don't win the regular season Mountain West title, it'll be a black eye on the season. Even if they win the Mountain West tournament and go to the NCAAs and get to Omaha, all right. The expectation for this year in this program is very high. I don't really see... you got the fan support, you got the talent, you should be playing better. All right? Now, Leffler on the radio said that the national championship team in 2008 started like this, and if we end up winning national championship at this start, well, yeah, then it's worth it. But right now, it's just darn near unacceptable. They have to start getting men home when they have runners in scoring position in less than 2 outs. All right? And they got to do it now. No more. This has to be rock bottom. No more. No more. All right? No more room for error. No more series like this. We'll see how they do this Saturday at San Jose State.